you go, Kevin.
Okay.
You'll like my present.
Whoa!
Whoa!
Careful. I think I know what it is.
Is it heavy? Kevin already knows I have the sewer set.
Yep. You have the sewer
Yes,
set?
I do. I do. That's the only thing I have. I know what it is. I know what it is. I know what it is. The pizza thrower. The pizza thrower. The pizza thrower. Stop spitting on me.
Who's that from?
Yay! Kyle. Yay! Stop spitting on me. Do you know how much it costs?
What do you say?
$24 bucks.
What do you say that?
I wanted to get it.
Hey boys and girls, welcome to another super exciting, outrageous toy review. This month we're doing a series of 4 vintage Ninja Turtle reviews, and I have my friend Mike Breaux from the Breaux Show, as well as my buddy Nick here to talk about these vintage Ninja Turtle toys. Today,
it's Nick from Nick.
Nick from Nick. Today we're focusing on the pizza thrower, an actual vehicle this time. The pizza thrower is a wacky device, typical Ninja Turtle cobbled together out of all kinds of different things. I always assumed Donatello invented it. In fact, it almost kind of looks like that contraption he's using to make coffee in the intro to the Ninja Turtle show.
Upside down almost.
Yeah.
Yep.
As a kid, I always felt like it was modeled after that artwork somehow.
That was the first Keurig machine.
Yeah, the original Keurig.
I'm just saying.
And so this is like a tank with a spinning turret, and it launches pizzas.
It's beautiful.
The vehicle itself comes with a stack of pizzas. Some of them are like normal-ish looking pizzas with pepperoni and mushrooms, and the other ones are very Ninja Turtles cartoon-esque with ice cream and all kinds of goofy stuff on it.
How would ice cream last on a pizza?
That show had the wackiest pizzas. If you rewatch that show, it's almost like the writers had a contest to like outgross each other from episode to episode. But this is a wacky contraption. Tons of stickers that say all the different ingredients they have, like garlic breath and jelly beans and anchovy guts, pepperoni and sausage. The seat on it I always thought was funny. It says Ninja Pizza, and it's a pizza box. There's actually like the turtle is sitting on
a pizza box?
pizza.
Yeah.
That's huh?
It's super
That's
weird,
warm.
super goofy, and I even always like that it has kill marks on it, like a military vehicle. It has foots crossed out.
This is Danger Turtles working on
Turtles
the side.
working, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's only got 4 X's on 4 feet. Does that mean it only got 4 soldiers or only 2 because they each have 2 feet?
But the foot. So this is a battery-operated toy. I think there weren't a lot of battery-operated turtle things. A lot of
There's pool toy ones, you know.
there were some ripcord ones, and just a lot of like rubber band-powered action features and things
or
like
wind
that.
up or something like that. Right.
So it's kind of a unique feature to it. And it's got that annoying clicky wheel thing.
Parents love that.
Yes. So I got the pizza thrower for my birthday as a kid. I really enjoyed it. Had a lot of fun trying to knock down figures with the pizza launcher over the years. Did you guys have this as a kid? Did you have any experience with it as a child?
I didn't have any turtle vehicles.
Okay.
I only had the figures. I didn't even know that the vehicles existed.
Okay.
G.I. Joe was my go-to thing. So turtles, unfortunately ranked at the bottom when I was a kid.
You're a few years older than me, so I was at that transition. Like, I got into G.I. Joe actually kind of at the end of the high water mark, because my first Joes that I got brand new were from 86. So 86, 87 was when that line peaked and then started to dip, and then Turtles came out. So I was in that market that switched. Yeah. Like 86, 87, all I was asking for was G.I. Joe. 88, 89, I'm asking for some Joes, some Ninja Turtles, and by 90, I was just collecting Turtles for the most part.
Oh man, I never had this itself, but I had a couple friends that did, so they would come over. And the big thing for us to do as a kid, well, let me phrase this. Let's say 89, I was 14, 15, 16. I had a 16-year-old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle birthday party. Long story. Only one girl came. Anyway,
that's not bad. Actually.
No, hey, her name was Ruth. Hi, Ruth. Anyway.
Did they know that it was?
No, they did not know.
Surprise!
Surprise! Birthday party. It's turtle themed, and I had Mikey on the cake. Anyway.
Wow.
So there you go. There's a memory from the Breaux Show. Anyway, we had this, and the game was to actually try to get the pizzas into our mouth.
Wow.
That
We
seems
would
like a choking hazard.
It was not smart. If you were 10 and under, you should not do this. But we were, teenager-ish. So we played the more dangerous games.
Oh.
Yeah, we were shooting at our face essentially, trying to see if we could get it into our mouth. It was not something you should do. Don't ever do. Kids, do not try that at home. But it was a fun game. And, of course, when I had it and I got to play with it, I was trying to knock down all my figures and stuff. And it would be, whether it be Turtles, Joes, Transformers, maybe some He-Man at the time, too. But yeah, they had to go down. They had to get Pizza Face.
You were way past the demographic for Ninja Turtles.
Have I
16.
ever really stopped being
No, you
12?
haven't.
I'm a perpetual 12-year-old boy. Let's be honest.
I had several Ninja Turtle themed birthday parties, but I was the appropriate age for those.
What are you saying?
Nothing. I am not judging at all.
Anyway.
The pizza thrower is such an iconic toy to Ninja Turtle fans that pretty much every reiteration of the Turtles has had some sort of pizza throwing toy. Whether it was battery operated or just like a spring loaded thing, but the 2000s series had a pizza throwing vehicle. The 2012 series had a pizza throwing
That
vehicle.
one's actually a really cool
They
one,
just
too.
keep going back to that gimmick, even though they changed the mechanism. It's just such a classic thing. They have to have a van, they have to have a blimp, and they have to have something that throws pizzas.
Well, it makes sense. I need something that has a pizza delivery system so that Mikey can be fed at all times. Let's be honest. If he's not fed, train just goes bad.
There's also, I always wondered if you were supposed to hang guys off of it. There's like handles. It seemed to me like they were handles, but there are no foot pegs on this. So I always wondered whether that was supposed to be something. I used to stick like the butt of Leo's sword
Oh, I can see
through there with his
that.
hand still holding it, and like hang guys on the side of it.
I can see that. Or Donatello's bow staff.
Right, yeah, you
Yeah.
just stick some of the end of somebody's weapon in there
Yep.
and just kind of like hang them off the side. Because I always felt like you needed, a way to move a bunch of turtles around with it.
It could have been that it was handles for the foot soldiers to grab onto.
Maybe.
Yep.
And it would have been cool if they actually motorized it other than the pizza shooter.
Yes,
Because then you could
I
just
agree.
have it go across
And
the room.
it had the batteries in there. It would have been, I think, 3 modes. Push the button to shoot a pizza mode, drive mode, and drive and randomly shoot pizzas.
Yeah.
Could you imagine this thing going, driving?
Oh, man.
It would have been so much fun.
I'm sure
Just
they
let that
did it
thing
for
go.
a price point.
I'm
as
sure.
well.
I'm sure.
So,
But that would have been like
oh, that would have
so
been
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
It would have been cool, too. To
Now they're
add
just
in
making an app.
RC.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Make it RC controlled. Because that was a big rage, too.
Right.
Taiko, Mattel. Oh, they could have done it. They could have done it.
Well, in the comments down below, let me know your thoughts and or memories of the pizza thrower.
It's such a cool toy.
Thanks for joining us on the show, guys.
Not a problem. It's fun as always, and I think I'm gonna have a pizza now.
All right.
Hold on. Just
They're very filling.
Nick, throw it at me. Don't try this at home, kids.
Oh.
All right.
Thanks for watching this super exciting, outrageous toy review. Make sure to like, subscribe, and check out our other videos.